He's a one-of-a-kind coach. And all that energy comes from him really just wanting to win the game. Like, his prep is amazing. He's really locked in. He tries to correct the simplest things. He's just, and especially at this time of year, he's really locked in and trying to give us every single piece of information he can to help us win the game. So that's why I feel like his teams always succeed in March. He has people to break down the analytics for him, and they tell us or he tells us. He has the film. He has the little paperwork. He has interviews from what they're saying about us. Like, he shows us all that stuff, whatever he can to fire us up and to fire himself up. So, yeah, he has it all. It didn't just show us that we could beat everybody. I think it showed everybody we could beat everybody. I think I saw we had a 6% chance to win that game, and shoot, it felt 95% to me. Like, from watching prep to actually be on the court, I'm like, yo, we can win this game. We went down like 11-2 early, but after that, we started fighting back, and I'm like, yo, we can win this game easy. Not easy, but like, if we do the right things, then we will win the game, and that's what happened. So not only showing ourselves that can happen, just showing the national world, because everybody's watching. For me, my biggest thing in March is to win. So, like, I've told a couple different people, yeah, it's good that I'm playing well, but if I play terrible and we win, I really don't care. On to the next, and that's another time for me to showcase my talent. But at the end of the day, I just want to win, and I feel like my performances has helped me win the last two games, especially from the free throw line. So, but at the end of the day, yes, I'm prepared, and yes, I want to play good, but I'm just trying to win. For me, just treat it like a regular game. I mean, that's the lame answer, but that's what I've been doing all year. Can't get too excited for the moment. Just stay in the moment. Just treat it like a regular game. Treat it like we're playing South Carolina at Bud Walton. Like, treat it like a regular game. Just gotta bring more effort and energy, and I think we'll be fine. Just don't get too high, don't get too low. Just stay in the middle. One thing that I noticed before he even said it, because he always has his strengths and weaknesses on the board, I looked over. I think it was Barry or D Ford. I was like, they don't have many weaknesses. And then when he started talking to the team, and that's one of the things he said, when their weaknesses is really turning the ball over. And when I was watching, I was like, they don't really have no weaknesses. They're a good three-point shooting team. They're a good overall defensive team. And so usually teams have weaknesses, and we try to exploit them. Tomorrow we're just going to have to play hard and run in transition. That's one of the things, and try to create offense off of their turnovers. When they were hitting me up in the portal, I really wasn't even paying no attention to them. I mean, they weren't liking me then. Why like me now? Yeah. I'm the same player, just a year or two older and a little stronger. Mm-hmm. So ain't really much changed. So I really wasn't paying attention. Really didn't know much about Arkansas back then, so I couldn't use that against them. So. Yeah, a lot of the teams left in this tournament right now is ran by veterans. Thinking about UCLA, how far they've made it last couple of years, Gonzaga. We knocked off Kansas, obviously, but they had a lot of vets as well. So just a lot of these teams in there is run by veterans. Devo's been here 3 years in a row. This is my second time in the tournament. So us doing what we're doing and then the freshmen helping us out, I think we'll be fine. I mean, he says he's doing okay, then that's what we gotta go with. I think he's fine personally. I pulled him aside the other day after watching film. Like, he looks comfortable out there. His shot just not falling right now. It's happening to every single one of us on this team. So he's human. It's going to happen. And as long as we keep winning, he has more opportunities to prove himself and more opportunities for his shot to fall. So I'm excited to see what happens tomorrow. Like I said, he has another opportunity to show himself tomorrow. Probably didn't play the way he wanted to play the first two games, but as long as we keep winning, he has more opportunities to show himself. And yeah, I think tomorrow will be a big time game for him, and I hope so. It just make things easier for the rest of the team. So all those extra things people were saying, I know it's probably got to him. And at the end of the day, he's back now, so everybody should embrace that. We embraced it, so everybody else should too. And just let the kid hoop. I feel like he probably has a little pressure on him. That's for you to ask him. So maybe that's part of the reason he's been playing the way he's been playing. But like I told him after watching film, he looks comfortable out there. So it's just a matter of time with shots falling.
I mean, it would mean a lot. The last time Arkansas won a championship was '94, and everybody in Fayetteville was talking about how 94, they were great, and I just want to stop talking about 94 and talk about 23 and see what we can do this year, because everybody loves the 94 team did. No one interested in them. They were great, but now we're in the present and we're trying to create another legacy for ourselves. A lot of people in this room have actually been here before, and they've accomplished the things that I want to accomplish before. So, guys like Cade right here next to me, he knows what it takes to get to an Elite Eight. So, guys like him, Lawson, Devo, Kamani, like they're leading us and walking us through every step of the way of how to get there and what we need to do to be able to win this game. For sure, as we were going through film and preparing for the team, we noticed they don't have any just like standout weaknesses. So it's we just got to find a way to be tougher than them and exploit what we can. Obviously, we feel like we match up well with them, so we're going to take advantage of that for sure. But they don't really have a standout weakness. They're somewhat similar to Kansas, so it's going to be another hard-fought game that we're going to have to play for 40 minutes to be able to win. Man, we turned the page as soon as we won the game. Like, of course, obviously we celebrated for like 5 minutes, but then as soon as that ended, it was like, oh yeah, we're focused on the next biggest thing, which is this game right here. I feel like it's just all about playing my role and doing what's necessary to win the game. Obviously, Coach Muss, he wants me on the court. He's giving me the assignment. I'm going to have to guard 4 or 5 plus players. So I'm just going to do what I did Kansas game. Go back to the scouting report, read their tendencies and weaknesses and strengths, and learn how they play and be able to take advantage of what I can. I feel like it means a lot, not just to us, but to the team and the staff. I feel like if players like me, AB, and Nick can step up and really affect the game in a positive way, that will build the confidence that they have in us, going down the stretch. Whether that's maybe making a big time play or just diving on the floor for a ball, just stuff like that builds confidence in us because they see that we really want to win and that we're really playing hard for the team. I feel like that validates my choice of coming here. Me and Gus were talking about this earlier. We were just talking about how, when I was being recruited, we were talking about how I wanted to step up and play in these type of games and these moments. This is why I came to Arkansas, because they do have a winning culture as recent, and that's what I bought into. And now that we're here doing it, it just shows that they believed in me, I believed in them, and now we're coming together to do something special.
Just playing at that 5 position, they got two really good bigs that are pretty good, pretty decent. One of them had a career, I don't know if it was career high, but he scored at least like 24 points or something like that. And I kind of compare him to Oscar Tshiwe. We matched up with him pretty well. I did a good job on him, and I think it'll carry over to that. Just the same principles and stuff like that, guarding at that 5 position. And just being physical and showing them that, who Arkansas is. But me personally, I like pressure, I look at it as like, oh, I'm going to go harder and do what I got to do. And, and it really turns out well for me. But otherwise, we're going to do what Coach says and follow the game plan and do everything he asks and to get the dub. We did a Kansas game, and, we could pull it out this game. We was capable of doing just this, like making it to the Sweet 16s. We just had to go out there and do it. As a team, as a unit, we all had to buy in and do what Coach Muss says and wants, defensively and offensively. And it just carried over. We fought through the adversity, and we're gonna keep doing it. They didn't expect us to be here, and we made it. So. I think it's pretty cool. I actually watched the March Madness last year, and I watched them beat Gonzaga last year, and I seen like Coach Muss his what he did last year against Gonzaga. He was the same. He was not emotional but excited at the same time because again nobody thought they was gonna beat Gonzaga. And, it was just like deja vu. And I actually texted Coach Muss that the other day, and he responded like, "Yeah, it's just crazy because." And I actually told him that, like, I seen that game once we was recruiting us and stuff like that. So, it's just cool all around just to be in the same position like they was in last year.
Our preparation was, after that game, we had a day to ourselves. Coach wanted us to, feel good about ourselves, so we didn't have practice the day after we beat Kansas. And then the next day, once we watched the games and figured out who he was playing, about maybe 30 minutes after we met as a group and figured out the coverages and stuff like that, and personnel and stuff like that. And then obviously going over how to win basically that game. So not gonna really speak on like what we did, like or the coverages and stuff like that, but it was just ways to win. Coach was just showing us like the techniques that he wants that's gonna help us win, and we just apply it to when we practice and stuff like that, and always communicate and talk when we out there. It's nothing less than the SEC because like it's always big physical big men in the league. So and I think we did pretty good other than probably last game before Toshiwe. So but it's obviously tremendous opportunity for us as in the bigs, myself, Mikael Mitchell, and Kamani Johnson, to like defend at a high level because I think that's what we've been doing all year. And so to show that at this stage, it's gonna be crucial for us. We taking it a day at a time. Not really rushing it, not really being anxious about it. Just taking it a day at a time, hour at a time, one practice at a time. And when that opportunity comes, we're gonna be ready for it.
I got another opportunity tomorrow. The team got another opportunity to go out there and win a game. And, I'm just, glad to be a part of it and, just try to help these guys win. No, not really. Just the same conversations I have since day one. They know who I am. They know that I threw that in the trash a long time ago, after it happened. But, I'm just glad to be here and, hopefully we can get a win tomorrow. We don't really talk about anything. We just go out there and just do what we need to do, do what we've been doing all year, and which is just being here for one another and just trying to play our game and try to go out there and win. And Coach Muss has preached to us more confidence, just trying to just go out there and win and just not being afraid of the moment. And that has helped us a lot. Even when we was going through our troubles, we still feel like we was one of the best teams in the country. We just had to go out there and win games. If we losing, obviously we're not going to be, one of those top teams. So if we mess around and get the win, the conversation changes. But, just getting that win, really boosts our confidence, especially against the team that won it last year. And, we got another opportunity tomorrow. So hopefully we can go out there and get the same result. Going over key matchups and just getting some shots up, man. It's one of the things we always do before a game, just get a feel of the arena. And, I feel like we got a pretty good feel of it, and we'll be ready for tomorrow. No, I'm good. We got the win, so I'm not really tripping on, my stats or anybody else's stats. We had key players that, stepped up for us and got us, where we needed to be. And, I'm just happy that, we got the win. Just time. Just timing on everything I'm doing. Just being patient with myself. Just letting it, letting the game develop, into one of the games I want to have. But, if we don't get the win, it doesn't matter. So, like I said, just got to get wins. I mean, you never know what happens. Coach Muss, been telling me since I came back, just be you, just be yourself, and he's gonna ride me no matter what. So, just having somebody like that just to boost my confidence and the team boost my confidence. It's been a great thing, and hopefully we can go out there as a team with great energy and just try to get a win.